Welcome everybody to Imaginif Media. This is Bite Marks, and I am Casper. Uh, sorry, I'm normally on my own channel doing fuck shit. My name is Casper the MB Ghost. This is going to be our game. We're gonna start off with Women Are Werewolves, and then we're gonna go into the Bite Marks system, which is a powered by the Apocalypse game, about werewolf social dynamics. But before we get into any of that, and I'll tell you more about me at the end of the thing if you want to stick around for that. Let me introduce our amazing. Well, they can introduce themselves because they'll do a better job at it. Our amazing lineup of players tonight. We will start with directly beneath me, Alex. You want to tell us who you are and who you might be playing tonight?
Who I might be playing. Okay. Hey, howdy, hi, y'all. My name is Alex. I use they, them pronouns. And tonight I will be playing Onyx, who uses any and all pronouns, so long as you're nice.
And then you can popcorn it to whoever, or we can go in
Oh,
alphabet
okay, bet.
order.
I'm going to popcorn. Yeah, I'm going to popcorn Ava. Let's do alphabets.
Hello, I'm next on the alphabet. Hello, my darlings and dears. It's your Madam Ava here. And I'm going to be playing a Peridot, Peridot, if you care about the actual pronunciation, aka Perry. And we both use she, her pronouns. It's been a day, but let's have fun. And Bree, please take it away.
I'm deceased, not all of us canonically having a day TM. Anyways, I'm Bree. I use she, they pronouns. I'm gonna be playing Aquamarine, aka Aqua, who uses any and all pronouns. And yeah, we're just here to try to exist and be a person or a werewolf. Yay, that's all.
My name is Casper the MP Ghost. I said that already. I use they them pronouns or he him pronouns. It's a new thing. Um and I will be playing Malachite for however long you have me. However long I can maintain that. To set up our relationships and to set up our characters, we use the Women Are Werewolf system. So we are a pack of um non-binary folks uh who live whose pack at a certain age they become werewolves. Either you have it or you don't. um Another caveat of it is if you're a woman, Women Are Werewolves explores gender that way, like whether and it is an amazing game for that. um I will play it more fully some other time. I've played it before. It was great. But uh, we're not doing that today. We're playing bite marks. um, but I will take a I will take something else from Women Are Werewolves, and Bree, since you were the last person who spoke before I did, I need you to pick a card 1 through 5.
4.
2, 3, 4. Okay. So when we transform, it is a milestone. It's either physical, mental, or emotional. What is that milestone?
Um it's like by milestone, it's like something that happens that we're like, oh, this is happening.
Yeah.
Like we're
Like
getting the meat sweats or some shit.
yeah,
Like
yeah. So like a physical milestone could be getting your period. A mental milestone is like I don't know, riding a bike the first time. I don't know.
I think
Like
that
something like
I
that.
think that there would be a physical milestone, and
Okay.
if y'all would like me to flavor this, I would like to think like our teeth start getting sore, like your teeth begin to elongate, and they like feel like very painful for about like a month or so, um, because they're like actually growing.
I'm just making a note of that for our master document, which I will share with all of y'all at the end.
Thank goodness, because I don't remember any of this.
And the physical milestone is teething like a puppy.
As we should.
That is amazing. All right. Um rock paper scissors. A is which ones, who wants to pick this next card?
Ava, absolutely. Ladies first.
Well, I guess if you insist.
Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 1 through 13, Ava.
Fuck it. The lucky number 13.
That makes it so much easier for me. So our pack is located in kind of an icy area already, but we most like our home, our family, our main home, our homestead is in the mountains. What does that look like, Ava?
I think, dang, I need to think of mountains. Think of the Rockies. Think of the Appalachian Mountains. I think these mountains are always in a permanent state of snow and ice. It is a very dangerous place. It is a very frigid place. But despite how white and pristine and honestly isolating it feels, you can find pockets of greenery, of that dense forestry that seems to be a haven from the bitter cold that bites through.
And Alex, because I also want you to contribute to this world. How long have we resided here? How long has this been our home?
Honestly, to me, this gives old community. This gives that we've been here for a minute. Like forefathers and stuff.
I'm gonna
like,
say, yeah,
go ahead.
I can flavor that for you. We've been here since since the first ice had covered the snow or something, or have covered the.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we've been here since the
since.
first freeze.
That's
Mhm.
beautiful. Yes, we've been here since the first freeze. All right. And I'm also gonna give this to you, Alex. Or Onyx, my bad.
Mhm.
What's the name of our homestead? Or at least what do we know it as?
The geode.
Geode. That's so good.
Everybody's named after gems, may as well.
Beautiful. All right, so we are going to be the geode pack up in the mountains. I've got other women are werewolf cards that I will probably pull out and ask y'all randomly to flavor shit. Because like I said, I like this game and I've wanted to play it. But we are all coming back to a gathering. Um it's how do I best explain this? Um we're all here because one of us four is going to be the next alpha for our family. Um and like we're all similar in age. Enough. Uh we're all reaching elder status slowly but surely. You become an elder at 50 and we're all kind of creeping towards some of us are already 35, some of us are just now turning 30. Um Let's go with our oldest as we show our deference and our respect. Onyx, what is today looking like for you? Where do we find you?
Okay. I think clarifying question. Do we have like modern amenities? Like, do we have like a record store?
I'm gonna
Or
say
is it like a bunch of tents?
no. I'm going to say since we've been here since the first freeze,
Hmm.
uh, like I'm our main homestead. Like we've got decked out. What is it? We all live in decked out caves.
Oh,
Like
dope.
carved out of the mountains. Um,
Hmm.
so they're insulated. We're nice and warm, but the technology wise, um, we it would be like a steampunk kind of technology. I don't like that kind of
No, no, no. That's real.
industry. Um,
Yeah.
as far as music, wolves are known to have beautiful voices. Even the
Hmm. Hmm.
humans recognize that. There is
Hmm.
some human music, but uh like it's I mean like don't get caught listening to it.
No, I mean, I would
That's that
never. I
devil
have
music.
taste. No. Hey, not human music is Black Sabbath. Okay. And final question, what time of day is it? Or
Right.
is it up to me?
That's up to you. Where you can
Cool.
set the tone of what time of day this is.
Wonderful. Okay, so Onyx is an early riser. And I think that he likes to sort of have like a morning constitutional. Like he'll take a walk with like his morning like beverages and go up to a specific ridge to watch the sun like come up over the highest peak. So I think where we find her is like you see honestly a trail of footprints on a covered in snow because there's always fresh snow, but you see a trail of footprints leading up a very well-worn path across like a switchback to a specific ridge, and you see the steam from their tea before you see them because they are dark skinned, dark clothing, dark everything. They look more like a smudge on the landscape than an actual being. um so as you get a little closer, you see Onyx sort of sitting at the top of this ridge with his booted feet sort of dangling off the top as he watches the sunrise over the mountain range.
Um, Onyx, before I continue, um, I'm going to pull a Women Are Werewolves gender card.
Hell yeah.
How old were you when you first consciously questioned whether you belonged in the wilds or in the house? And what prompted
Hmm.
that introspection?
13. Onyx was 13. And the question that sort of prompted it, or I guess the situation that sort of prompted it was, going to the typical like education place, like being taught
Hmm.
and reading a specific poem from an older ancestor wolf talking about. I think that's where the desire to have those morning pieces of solitude came from. She saw a poem um of this obscure random wolf ancestor talking about hearing the the first like the first water drops of the unfreezing waterfall, and like hearing spring come. And I think that's like there was something like almost kind of solemn about the poem because yes, he heard spring coming, but the landscape was still frozen. So even though the world was waking up, the mountains never did. And I think that's where Onyx sort of had that question, well, where do I belong? What what is my life like?
Well, as you're reflecting on that moment of introspection, um, Malachite, your rival, uh, is going to come up this like is just fresh from a run. They slide, causing like a wave of snow to come crashing into the scene, but not on you, just near enough to
Mm,
you for to snap you out of it.
mm,
Um they revert back to their wolf form, or their human form, which is light skinned, and they stand very like covered in scars and some like tribal inkings um uh across their shoulders and down their back, and uh proudly naked stand in front of you, just hands on their hips, just, good morning.
it is indeed. And you see Onyx kind of like stands up. They're not particularly tall, like maybe 5'7". And they have dark skin, like sort of like shoulder length black dreads, with a side shave, of course. They have a little bridge piercing, silver jewelry all the way through, and for some reason, even though the landscape is perpetually frigid, they love a short sleeve and a harness. So that's kind of what they're rocking today. A short sleeve and a harness, like a little black tank top situation, and sort of loosely fitted jeans and combat boots that have definitely seen better days. They sort of stand before you and brush the errant snow off of their like sort of swole arm. Like they're not like swole, but they're not giving string bean either. So a well-fed arm.
Beautiful. Yeah, I love that.
And I think Onyx sort of stands still holding their little mug of tea, and they take one last look out as the sun finally crests over the peak of the mountain and finally comes into full view. And only then do they turn back and look at Malachite. Have a good run?
Always.
Well, I guess it's time for breakfast.
Yeah.
Are the others up yet?
Um, probably. Are you
You
ready
wanna
for the selection?
I think you see Onyx kind of like you see sort of like the wind go out of her shoulders a little bit, and she's like, I suppose it's about time. I'm pretty sure you're a shoe-in.
And that goes without saying.
Then why say it?
I just like hearing you.
Well, all hail the alpha Malachite and whatnot. And you see like she kind of like drinks her tea but like looks over you at the cup somewhat sardonically.
Mm. Well, you want to race to the geode, see if the other two are awake?
Ma- Onyx immediately like begins to stretch, crack her neck. I thought you'd never ask. And goes, 1, 2, 3, go, and takes off. The tea does not move. Homegirl is beating feet. Tea doesn't move.
Okay. For this one, yeah, because this is gonna be a contested role. I want to see which one of us gets there first. Um, yeah, that would be. Hmm. Damn. Okay, yeah, I'm making a challenge. So yeah, we'll roll guts to see who gets there first.
Heck yeah. Let's do it. Ooh.
Well, I got a 10. What'd you get?
Shit, I got an 8. Okay. I thought I was hot shit stepping. Oh my god.
Mm. And Malachite at the finish line savers like hey, like yeah, sure, you got the head start, you got there.
Mhm.
They'll let you keep it for a while. They'll let you keep that lead. Let you have it in your head that you might actually win this one before pulling it out in the last leg. Um, but before we get to that at the finish line, let's see. Bree, where is Aqua at this moment?
Aquamarine is um actually they have snuck away from the pack. I imagine that they like woke up kind of early, went out of their cave, and currently they are chilling with their raven friend because they already know that nobody is considering them for the alpha position, and that it's just going to be everybody just essentially showing their ass, and they are very uninterested.
So
And
what's your Raven friend's name again?
um uh I'm gonna say Nadir.
Nadir.
Yeah, Nadir.
Nadir. Nadir. Love that. Got it.
And I think I'm just chatting with them. Honestly, probably venting to be like, and they always do. It's always this challenge thing, just such intense energy that nobody has time for, and I just don't understand because I mean, it's not like I want to be alpha, but the fact that I'm not even in the running because I'm young and they consider me naive, but they don't even understand that negotiations are the wave of the future. Like, it's not all about macho and showing your stuff. They just, anyways, how's your day?
Oh, it's been pretty good. I know you got your your whole selection happening. So like, are you sure you don't want to be alpha?
And what, be like in charge of a bunch of people and have to try to, I don't know, like lead them? I don't, I'm not, I do not want to be alpha. I'm more annoyed that I'm not even in consideration. I would rather be considered and then be like, no, absolutely not. That's not something that I'm interested in. But they just assume that I can't do it. Honestly, it's a little rude.
Oh, so you don't want it. You just want to be able to say no to them.
Yes, you get it.
Oh, okay, but you could still just say no to them, right?
But it's not the same because they would just laugh and go, ha ha ha, because they, I'm not even in their thoughts, in their minds as a possibility, as a consideration.
That is kind of rude.
Exactly. Thank you.
I'm sorry.
It's fine.
All right. Um. So when do you have to leave, like to go back to that? I'm not trying to kick you out. I'm just curious how much time we have together.
And then I think that like um Aquamarine looks up at the sky and goes, they're probably going to be macho and be running, probably doing races to like prove that one is faster than the other or something like that. I can miss all of that. So probably like an hour or so.
Oh, okay, cool. Oh, that's great. So I found a couple of shinies. Making some deals with humans.
Ooh.
Earlier. So, and he pulls out just like bits and baubles of like parts of like machinery, that are very polished. You've got a gauge, um, uh, like a pressure gauge happening, like a wrench. Uh, he's got like like half of a what like would be like a carburetor for a steam engine. I don't know what that would look like, but sure.
Mhm.
I don't know what a carburetor looks like, so to be
Period.
fair. But he's got machine bits and pieces, and he's trying to fit them together um uh to make like a thing, and it comes out to be like a small um doll looking thing with pressure gauge as a face, and like some wand like um
Like a wind up type
yeah, like a
mechanic.
wind up
Right.
toy kind of thing he's got
Right.
going on.
And I think Aquamarine looks at it in fascination and goes, "Oh my gosh, look at that." Did okay, quick question. Did Nadir make it, or did like from parts, or did Nadir find this?
No, he made it from the parts that he brought you, and he
Okay,
was
cool.
kind of just toying with it as you watched.
Okay. And yes, Aquamarine is like, "Oh my gosh, look at that. Oh, Nadir, you have outdone yourself again. This is so cute."
He fluffs up all proud and like kind of shakes off excess snow from his feathers as he hands this little contraption over to you, knowing you probably would not be able to keep it.
Ah. I think Aquamarine looks at it, down at it with like longing eyes and also like sad, but I think they do something that they do often where they think this time like will be different. Like, this is beautiful. I will find a proper place to put it this time. I think that there are still a couple hiding spots that I have left. Yes, that'll work. And then, after all this mess is over, Nadir, you and I should take a little walk down to the human village. I'm sure they have plenty of other trinkets that we can negotiate some trade. And you know, when I'm with you, I'm always I'm always able to negotiate a deal.
Yeah, that that'd be fun. Uh, and as he like kind of snuggles in next to you because he's um
It's
kind of
cold. Like,
yeah, he's got frost on his fingers, or got frost in his feathers, so he's just like snuggling up because you just radiate warmth. We're gonna go over to Perry. Where do we find Perry this morning?
I think kind of similar to how Aqua was hanging out with their raven friend. Peridot is hanging out with their bear friend, but where the bears end up being located is a little bit further from the wolf domain of the geode, in one of the pockets that is enveloped in tree lines and forests. And I think you find her in a cave, kind of just nestled in her mortal form on top of a black bear, just kind of snoozing. You realize you snore, right?
Yeah, big. We snore.
Is that supposed to be a means to deter people away from you, or do you need to get something checked?
Well, it doesn't help. I have a whole ass wolf on me.
I'm not that heavy for you.
And to kind of prove the point, he is going to pick you up, like, and just gently put you to the side so he can sit up. And it's just, yeah, you're right. Uh, so, how long you gonna be avoiding this selection business?
I'm not avoiding it per se. It's more so I'm avoiding the knuckleheads that are overly competitive. I personally don't care. I've already had my moment of leading.
Hmm.
If I was to be selected again, I'll be fine with it. But I don't want to hear that whole nonsense. And you also know how Aqua is and being like, no, I don't want it, but I want them to think that I want it so I can say no. It, I just wish for calm. And unfortunately, sometimes your snoring kind of pierces through the calm. As much as I appreciate your company, of course.
You
Duh.
wish for calm and you hang out with bears? That's not pretty. That's not calm, Perry.
You don't think you're calm?
Oh no, relations between wolves and bears is has always been, um let's say, not calm, especially up here.
However, us interacting the way it is because of those relations means that we tend to be a bit more calm to make sure that no shit happens. So, in my point for me, y'all are calming.
Yeah, that's a strange way of looking at it, but
It's the strange way of looking at it that had me be alpha before.
yeah, that's true. Whatever happened to that?
My time was done, and I felt I was a bit tired, I think.
Hmm. All right.
What? What's
Yeah,
with that face?
a bit tired.
Yes, I can be a bit tired.
Uh, all right. I believe you. He puts up his
Mm,
paws and is just like, I'm not arguing. I'm in the middle of a hibernation. I'm too tired.
mm.
uh, all right. Uh, do you want something to eat while you're here?
No, I can get something on the way back. It's fine. But I appreciate you welcoming me into your cave during such a time where you would rather be alone.
Yeah. Wow. Winters are like summers up here. Everything's just cold.
So cold.
Yeah.
But I'll let you get back to some semblance of rest. I'll make
Yeah.
sure to bring snacks for you next time.
He, as you're leaving, per his custom, he always has like this small little bag of nuts and berries that he hands you. Um, and he's gonna be like, "Yeah, here you go."
My trail mix.
That's a funny way of calling it, but yeah, you do go on a trail, so that makes sense.
I've heard the mortals refer to this mixture before, and I think it's quite clever of them, and they're usually not.
Nah, touche. Watch out though. Um,
Mm.
I've been hearing some rumblings at night. Uh, being a light sleeper as I am, uh, there's stuff moving out here. So just
Mm.
take heart, be careful.
Okay, I will. You too. I'll check in on you maybe in about a week's time.
That oh, sounds pretty good.
All right, get some sleep. And she's gonna shift and kind of give him a bump on the head, and she'll make her way out.
And as soon as you exit his den, you hear the thump of his body go back, and then not even like a minute later,
Bears.
that actually hurt me though. So, um, as by the time you all make it back, Malachite has dusted Onyx and is has enough time to find like just an errant uh like pair of pants that they're like sliding on, and they're about to throw on a shirt when Onyx finally arrives. Um it's about time you got here.
Onyx at this point, like knowing that they were not gonna win, they kind of like slowed to a walk. Like, I'm not about to be sweaty crossing this finish line. What the fuck I look like? So they kind of just like saunter through, casual as you please, and drain the rest of the tea in her cup. And she's like, I was enjoying the walk. And see, you finally put on clothes.
Yeah, I kind of need it. In apparent like we need to be our best dressed for the selection.
Hmm. I think you see Onyx kind of nod at that and look like off to where like the selection is meant to happen.
Mm.
Yeah, probably. I'm starving, so breakfast is next on the list. You want to come get something to eat?
Yeah, we can snack for a bit. Where are the other two? Uh Malachi is like looking around. Which one of you appears first, Perry or Aqua?
I'll say Perry gets there first. Before Aqua.
All right. Perry, there you are. Where you been?
Taking a walk.
Okay. Why?
Because it's
Can
good
a
for your
wolf not enjoy a
circulation.
walk? Exactly.
You know?
I was
Hey,
just
Perry, good morning.
asking.
But
It's the same
also,
reason you go for a run.
but also, I've heard whispers amongst the other animals about something moving, shifting, something vague in that sense, and I was trying to see if I can find any semblance of what is moving and shifting, but so far, nothing.
What other
Hmm.
animals have you been talking to?
Not talking, just hearing gossip.
Okay. Don't answer my questions. That's fine.
I am answering your questions. I'm saying I didn't talk to anyone. I was just listening to gossip. You know how I like my soaps.
Yeah,
Fine.
that is true. She does like a soap.
Yeah. All right. It's just as long as you're staying away from humans and being wary of, you know, other animals in these parts, you know?
Yes, but I can still appreciate the gossip of the eagles. Like, apparently, oh, I need to think of random names. Duke and the Earl are battling over the affections of the Baroness, but the Baroness is apparently having a side thing already with the king. And it just gets so messy. It just
Oh
gets
my
so messy. And
god.
I love hearing the squawks.
Okay. Well, if you're talking to birds, that's fine. They've got good eyes for things like this. So, um, right. Yeah. Well, We'll keep an eye out for it, or
Mhm.
whatever this mysteriousness is. Where is Aqua?
I definitely am late because I took time to hide my thing. I found the spot
Valid.
and I have hit it and I am late.
uh, where have you been?
Aqua looks around. Oh, me?
Yes, you. You're the last one, dear.
I would just like to say I am a very busy wolf. I have things that I enjoy doing, and I didn't want to sit here and watch you run around and be macho and then prove to everybody how big and strong you are. Okay? So I took a walk.
A lot of walking happening. Whatever.
Maybe
We live on a mountain. What the hell
Yes,
else are we
Malachi,
supposed to do?
and
maybe you should
walking.
take walks.
Maybe stop
You
running.
know?
Stop to smell the, I don't know, the miles of snow around us.
It does have a scent. The snow does have a
It
scent.
does.
There's also the winter flowers that grow here sometimes.
What
So
what scent is that? And please, Perry, give me, like, tell me what this scent is. What does our snow smell like?
mint.
Only mint. It is a strong pepperminty.
I'm sorry. As someone
This
who
is what
is a
it feels to
I'm
see
a hot
five
girl
dogs.
summer girly, and when I think of winter and how much I dislike it, I just think of the scent of mint. That's it.
I
That
just know that we are overstimulated all the time because what do you mean snow
mint.
all around us smells like me?
Oh,
I will simply pass
no.
the fuck away. I will
That's
simply pass away.
oh my god, that's too
You-
much.
That's why we're
I
so
should I
irritated.
shouldn't have said flowers. I'm so sorry. I'm so
No, you're
sorry.
fine. It's the sharp.
Ava was like cold spicy.
It is the sharp, icy grip of mint that grabs everyone's nose as they take a deep breath in, and you're like, "Oh, yeah, you're right."
Now I'm awake.
Um,
That'll do
I
it.
also could not remember what exactly winter green is. I don't know if that's an actual smell or if it's actual taste. So that's why I said mint.
it's like mint and pine.
Okay.
Is what
I
happens.
think that one makes a bit more sense, but I panicked.
No. We're sticking with mint,
That's
but
valid.
also
No, mint is canon. It is canon in this universe. And
I
it's
know.
this is a minty mountain. That's how come people like that. That's how come we've been here since the dawn of time. That's how come everyone likes to take walks. They need to get out of this mint smelled cave.
Dentists really
I
like
bet
this
everybody breath
mountain.
fresh as hell, bruh.
The dentists
Oh
love
my-
it here.
It's
No,
called the
for
minty
real.
mountain. I don't care. We're here now. um yeah, so with like that sharp smell hitting all of your brains, it's like, yeah, we could just Malachite is just gonna be like, all right, yeah, no, we're food. We can let's hunt. Let's get this over with. Um
Yeah,
and
let's hunt.
I I'm going to ask Ava this. Wait, yeah, because you've been an alpha before.
Yep, great belt,
There are
baby.
some wolf form traits that are considered to be particularly feminine. Who in your family has held up this picture of femininity, and do they actively seek to uphold this image? And that is a werewolf card from Women Are Werewolves.
I think out of all of us, and walk with me a little bit on this, I think Perry is the most cis leaning. So I think it's been her that has been the more feminine one of the family.
What is that trait that gives you that is like especially in our wolf forms that make you particularly like the most feminine.
She doesn't leave paw prints. She's very light in her
Light
running.
feet. Okay. Love that.
Period.
Yeah. And as a like so as we're walking through the walking through the geode to get to our area of food, um the the hearth, I'm gonna just call it that. As we're getting to the hearth, you can see that Malachite's footfalls are very heavy, followed by who? I don't want to put this. I don't want to put it in. I don't want to say who, but like who's next after Malachite's heavy footfalls?
I think probably Onyx. And I think that Onyx's footfalls like lie smack in the middle. Like they're not extremely heavy, but they're also not non-existent like Perry's either.
Okay, now that would leave Aqua. Where how light are your feet?
So I think Aqua's feet naturally are not light. They're kind of on the heavier side,
Mm,
but w- on occasion, um Aqua will purposely do a little like not a trance, what's it called? A little like prance
okay.
to make them look lighter.
Okay. Okay. So you're masking your feet. Got it.
Yeah. Listen, don't
I'm
not too much
not.
of
No,
Aqua.
I'm
Not too
sorry.
much of Aqua.
um, there's going to be an elder wolf who serves you all. Um, these are this would be your nanny. She has taken care of this bundle of wolves for as long as you can remember. Um, and she is just going to like she somehow serves all of you all at the same time as you fall as you sit in line for food. This meal is of salted meat, um some potatoes, bread, and vegetables and fruits that have been gathered by the men. Um, and like her mate is in the back. He is the best chef that we've had in recent memory. So yeah, she's gonna just like, there you all are. Where have you been?
Oh,
Taking
just
walks.
taking a walks. Yeah.
Lots of box.
Lots of walking, huh?
Yeah.
Love
What
a
else
good
do you
walk.
do on the Munty Mountain?
Gotta get your cardio in.
It's just
Mm,
you're all clearing your head, preparing for the selection.
yeah, something like that.
Yes.
Don't be discouraged, though Mal may seem to be the favorite. It's all about, and like when she points out, like looks over to Mal, their face is they're just stuffing their like ripping meat with their, they eat like an animal. It's like like just grabbed it with their hands or ripping it with their teeth, and it's just like stuffing their face. It's honestly disgusting. But and they're like, he looks up brave that they look up briefly and it's just like, huh? Arr. Um
Oh,
as
dear.
yeah, it's like Mal may be the favorite, but you all have an equal shot of
I give them a look that's like, bitch, be for real.
No, for real. Because even
I think
Onyx isn't sharp about it, but even he's like, come on, Nanny.
I have faith in all of you. Okay?
Insight check this out.
No, for real. Right. Let's roll a d20.
So yeah, this is more like this would be a teeth roll. You're trying to.
Hmm.
Oh wait, it's either teeth or guts. What kind of vibe are you? Are you trying to dominate her to tell the truth? Oh wait, sorry. It could be heart too. You can provoke a spill.
I want to do heart.
Heart.
Yeah, heart.
Okay.
Can we all roll?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it too.
You also have a pack pool. If you guys just want to help somebody.
I have a 10.
Okay.
I have 12.
I got an 8.
Period.
Okay. So yeah, bump that. You guys all notice that she's like she genuinely has faith in all of you. She's raised you all from very little, and like Mal may seem like the favorite, but she's like she would be happy if any of you got alpha, because that's a reflection of her amazing mothering.
I think what I'm gonna do now that we know that, I think Aqua's gonna be like, oh, we call her Nanny.
If you want to, yeah, you can call her whatever you want.
So I think Aqua goes, oh, Nanny, and I think she gives her a hug, does like a respectful like kiss on each cheek, and she looks at her and goes, I respect the way that you can not have a favorite and not even though everybody else does. And I just tap her and I go eat.
she's gonna smile and be like, wait a second.
Just eat, Nanny. Just
She's gonna go back to her husband because she's like, I don't.
Was that an insult? Like, what'd you call me?
Yeah.
Did you just call me a slur?
Is this a hate crime, actually?
Yeah, I was like, wait a second. But yeah. So I am going to ask Bree, because I haven't pulled a card for you yet.
Me, my age?
Yes, we are also going to get another werewolf card. There is a small but important tradition that happens right before the women leave for the wilds. In this case, it will be for the selection. Which member of your family is the authority on this ritual? Is it symbolic, practical, or something in between?
I actually think that Perry is the lead on this ritual. I think, and I would like to go as far as to say it, is that I think even despite Perry not being the alpha anymore, it was never a question that Malachite, even though they are the favorite to be appointed or to win in this case, would ever take over that role. And I think what the thing is kind of like a like one up on the like ancestral best blessing that we do with food. Mm-hmm. And it's kind of like we write, like we'll have the name, we'll write the name of like someone that we have lost or someone that we remember that is no longer with us in the snow. And then as we ride out, we'll all like walk over it as like a, recognition that they are gone, and also like we are still here.
Okay. You guys know that the selection is tonight. You will hunt as a pack, and whoever brings down the big game is meant to be the leader. The big game in this case is fuck it, it's my world. I'm gonna give you guys a woolly mammoth to bring down because I was watching 10,000 BC recently.
Yes, let's take down a furry elephant, man.
Um,
That's so dope.
and I like that sequence, so why not? So if you don't know, go if you're interested in a very bad good movie, watch 10,000 BC. That's my only hype. Anyway, not sponsored. Moving on. So you know that your hunt tonight is big and you all have to work as a pack. Um and who you listen to like like is going to be our alpha. Um there has been you guys have been tested over years. Like by various elders in the pack, and they've narrowed it down to you four, and that's why they kept you together this entire time because that's how you get better. um so as you guys you don't really have responsibilities tonight except for to prep for this Malachite. uh Knowing them, they're going to go off on their own and um just train and train and train. But what
Oh,
are
that's some
y'all
music.
going to do to prepare for tonight?
Take
think
a
Onyx-
walk.
No, for real. Exactly.
Making
We
my way
can't do
uptown,
anything
up
here.
and fast. Anyway,
I think Onyx is going to, I don't know if this is like a thing, but like a, I don't know, like the geode's living room, I guess, like a communal space where people are like training their voices or playing their instruments or whatever. Onyx is going to go into that area in a far off little corner and dead ass do yoga and meditate. That's what man's gonna do. She's going to limber up and make sure that she's stretched and ready mentally, physically, emotionally for being rejected tonight. Like dead ass. That's what she's doing. She's like preparing herself to move with grace and work as a team to take down this furry elephant, woolly mammoth. That's what it's called. But whatever.
Furry elephant also works.
Mhm.
You so as you're going through, how often is Onyx in what are we gonna call this? Well, we've already got the hearth where all the food is. Um,
Hmm. Ooh, the circle.
the circle. Okay.
Hmm. Like a just think of if it's a hearth, it reminds me of like a campfire where people sit
Mhm.
in a circle. I don't know. That's what that made me think of.
It's the giant conversation pit. Yeah, so the the
Ooh,
circle.
yeah. Mm.
Um, which I'm I'm gonna say that so the geode is we've already said it's carved out of this. It's been carved um by our people for century, sure, eon, why not, for generations. That's a good one.
Mm.
And like each one has like made their mark. The generation before us has like a couple generations before, like one of the earlier generations gave us the hearth, and then soon after they gave us the pit. Is that a good name for
Mhm.
it? Because the way
Yeah,
that I
yeah.
see it is that it's carved downwards and it's kind of
Mhm.
like um it the way that it's carved, it's specifically to um amplify voices and make the
Mhm.
music reverberate throughout the entirety of the geode. Um
Period.
yeah,
Acoustics.
yeah, that's the word I wanted. We've got
Mhm.
furry elephants and vibrations. Yeah, acoustics is the one that I wanted. English is hard.
That's so
Um,
real.
but yeah, so it amplifies the acoustics so where you can hear a whisper throughout the entire thing. It's an amphitheater. The pitch is an amphitheater is what I wanted. It's like an
Mhm.
ancient Greek amphitheater where wolves perform. Um and like can you describe this music that surrounds you? I know we have minty flavor, like the minty smell the of the mountains like wafting in over the breeze, but it doesn't quite reach down here because cold air doesn't can't like we're so into the mountain that the cold air warms with just the body, like with all of the bodies of our family, and the
Mm.
smell of the cooking meats, and like the treated fruits and vegetables, and so we've got, it doesn't smell like mint in here, or if it does,
Yeah,
it's
we're
very
in the
light.
house.
We in the
We're
house now.
indoors.
So what does it sound like? What is the music that we have as wolves? What is our cultural stamp?
Ooh. So I think it's twofold.
Hmm.
The first being like very traditional, ancestral, ancient sort of music. The thing that came to me immediately, wolves howl,
Hmm.
and the sound of a wolf howling, especially in chorus, is both very solitary, very communal, and very haunting all at once. That is the sound, especially over a mountain. So it's kind of it's it's almost like a church choir. Like they're training their voices to go to sing from their bellies and push out this haunting sort of reverberating choral hum. And then also on the other side, there are people who have found like steampunk instruments that kind of like sound like those horror movie instruments, like the waterphone or whatever it's called. um and also drums like timpanis, and so there are people who work with instruments as well that sort of accompany the choral howl. So it
Okay.
sounds like that to me.
I love our Wolfie Gospel choir that we have going on. Um that's amazing. And that's what you're doing yoga to?
Huh, yeah, it's very surprisingly very soothing. It's definitely giving lo-fi girl.
Okay, okay, okay. Um I love that. And sorry, I'm trying to think of a good question. Uh, since you're doing yoga, I will ask this one. I'm pulling from the werewolf deck again.
Mm,
So Women Are Werewolves has three decks. There's family,
mhm,
gender, and a werewolf. Since we're
mhm,
playing a predominantly werewolf game, not a lot about gender. I won't be
mm,
pulling a lot from the gender deck, but I will be pulling from family and werewolf.
mm.
This is for you, Alex. Um, when girls first transform, they often complain about the one embarrassing side effect that goes away when they mature. Why is it embarrassing, and who first let you in on this secret? I figured
Why is it
since you were doing the yoga. I don't know what that was. That was me doing yoga.
embarrassing? That's so real. What is the side effect? It's giving puberty to me, so
Mm,
I think that they get a very specific scent. Like it's a specific sort of like clove like undercurrent that specifically clashes with the mint and the musk of the mountain and the geode. So it's like cloying and pungent, and it's just growing pains. Like it disappears in x amount of days or months or whatever, but while they're teething, essentially they have this clovey sort of undercurrent to their scent that isn't necessarily the most
appealing.
yeah, it's not the greatest. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Who was the first person to tell you about it?
My father.
Okay.
Hmm.
All right. Um. So Alex or Onyx is doing yoga with Wolfie gospel or Gregorian chanting, either way. Um
Yes.
and but make it steampunk. Um,
Absolutely.
uh, who else is like? So, how else are you preparing Aqua? Because Perry, you've been here before. You've done a selection before. You became the alpha, and then you stepped down. So I want to know how Aqua is getting ready for your first selection.
Aqua, like I said, Aqua is like I'm just going through the motions, right? So Aqua is grooming themselves.
Okay.
So they have lit a fire with some water, drew themselves a bath, and I feel like they are in like it's normally a communal bathing area, but she absolutely has carved a little space out for herself. Um like maybe like turned like a portion of the uh like dressing down area or something into an additional bath area like or something like that. And she's basically what she's doing is that she's like wetting a piece of cloth and like washing all of their parts, but they're also like he's also specifically like grooming their wolf parts. And something I didn't mention about Aqua, but Aqua pretty much is always in their wolf form, and their wolf form is just ears, tail, and bipedal feet. So they're pretty much always in wolf form. They can turn back into a human, like just humanoid form, but they are very uh they have a lot of pride and complex feelings around their fur. So they're paying extra attention to fur because if they're going to get blood in it anyway, they want to make sure that it is squeaky clean beforehand. And I think an additional thing that they do is that they actually go and take the minty snow and they fluff it through their tail and ears to kind of give them this like almost like they're using it like perfumes. Like how like black women will like do like the back of the neck, the
Mhm.
back of the knees. Like that's
Yeah, you got to hit the pressure point,
you
the
gotta
pulse
hit
point.
Yeah.
that exactly. So they are doing that with their fur.
Okay. I am pulling another family card. Um, so when a member of your family achieves something important, they are celebrated by everyone at the next gathering. What achievement of yours have they celebrated? And are they achievements you would have picked for yourself?
African sucks teeth. I Ava, please get off my neck.
No.
Um, I think I can only think of sad shit. Is that fine?
Yeah.
I think that the thing that they celebrated was Perry's Perry outgrowing their childish fascination with uh humans and humanoid trinkets. I think it was something that they considered Perry to struggle with for a long time. And when they stopped finding all of Perry's little trinkets and they stopped finding everything, they assumed that oh, it's done. It was part of the adolescence, it was part of the puberty, the teething and everything. Like let's just do one big like yay, you have grown up celebration. And basically Aquamarine just got better at hiding it. And I actually have a move for that. It's very funny. I have a move that says um gone what is it called? What is this move called? I can't read. I can't read.
Hang on.
Gone to ground. If someone needs to hide something or someone, then you can do it. You will pull your contacts, call in favors, clean the trails. When you hide something slash someone, it stays hidden. So I feel like uh that is a skill that she gained from this. And they were like, oh my gosh, this is fantastic. Because obviously if you were still doing it, we would have been able to find it. And that's just not true.
Okay. That is sad. Um, but I'm wait, the second half of that was,
Yeah, what's the second half? I forgot.
is that an achievement that you would have picked for yourself for the family to celebrate?
No. Um Literally anything else. Dashing good looks. Bad bitchery. Um like the ability to negotiate with humans is like an actual one that she is very proud of. But that is not valued because like humans are the devil. What? Who said that?
Okay. Now, as you prep yourself, anoint yourself with your own oils, and get yourself mentally ready, Perry, what is it like for you to go back into this selection? What are you doing now that is different than when you went through your first selection?
I think she's kind of keeping it to the same. She is someone who meditates, and it's kind of like a combo of what Onyx and Aqua did. She's meditating, but not with the sounds of other wolves. But she is meditating by taking a time to be solitary in one of the um not sauna, not sauna. What are they called? Hot springs.
There it is.
Uh
We're
and
all
she is
finding words tonight.
we're all finding words. I went to school for creative writing, y'all. Uh
I'm a writer.
she she is in her wolf form, and she's kind of just gliding through the waters, letting the steam kind of envelop her. It's one of the secret ways of how she's able to keep her footsteps so quiet is that she treads water a lot, and that pressure of building up strength through the water kind of helps with that. So she's just maintaining that. And I think she's just reflecting on the true reason why she stepped down. And it's because she was an alpha that tried to seek out community outside of the wolves. I think she was a very, not controversial in a way, because I don't think a lot of people caught on to what happened, but there was someone grabbing for attention who found out that she was communing with the lynxes and trying to create oh god, I'm blanking on words again. Uh
Connection?
Not connection. Working together.
Truce?
Working. Yes, thank
Collaboration?
you. Yes,
Collaboration, yeah.
working on truce with other different packs, and especially when it came to the four-legged mammals, those are typically more frowned upon. So she stepped away, much to the shock to a lot of people, because she didn't want people to know. So I think that's the main reason why she typically doesn't really care if she becomes alpha again, because I feel like it's going to be just the same song and dance. So she's just kind of gliding through, trying to clear her mind, knowing that she was right in trying to create these moments, but knowing she would have to hold back if she was to be chosen.
I'm pulling a family card for you, Ava.
Mhm.
Over the years, some members of your family have moved away and no longer participate in monthly gatherings. How does your family try to entice them to return, and what would it actually take?
Hey y'all, we found this family of moose, really hardy, real good meat, like real. do people like dark meat? I'm a vegetarian. I don't know. Real good meat.
Real good eatings over here.
Real good eating. You could eat everything, and then you can use the skin to make real good clothes. And those antlers, good jewelry, prime real estate. Uh, but I think the thing that truly would bring them back is the acknowledgement of hidden truths.
Mm. Okay. Well, this takes up the rest of your day. It is now about time for the selection. And as you are summoned, Nana comes by and gathers each one of you up, like, Onyx, it's time. Aqua, sweetie. She doesn't come into the spring because she knows you value your privacy. It's like, Aqua, sweetie, it's time. And then she goes to find you, Perry, and kind of like she doesn't like knock on the door or anything, but she's like, Perry, sweetie, it's time. And you guys, you are met with the entirety of your family um at the entrance of the geode. They're giving a big speech of long traditions and what it means to be alpha and all the responsibilities of leading us into the future despite knowing enemies to the south. Everything is south to us. We're in the mountains in the north, so like enemies are all around us. Oh, it must be protected. But you are going to, like, as you all line up, you will notice that Malachite is not present.
Okay.
I immediately clocked that. I'm like, excuse me. um,
You are quickly shushed by Nana as the elders are finishing up their big speech on tradition and how important it is for us to be there for not only ourselves and our family but also for future generations and how we must protect, yeah, blah blah blah. And it's getting very pointed as there is a noted um absence uh of Malachite not there at all. um and like the elders are looking towards each other like, right, we'll just continue. um yeah, they're gonna keep going on their speech. If you guys are
no, I'm leaving.
Mm,
No. So, okay, hold on. I'm not. No, I am. I'm going to go fuck. Cause what? Why are we here? We all know that.
no, for real.
Cause
Like we know who is the shoe in, and I'm with Aqua. Like, bitch, you not gonna come get your crown? What's tea?
right, like what's going on?
Like,
It's
where are you at? This is your party, bro.
And matter of fact, I think Aqua would be like, okay, this is cool now. This is cute. It's no one's worried about if Malachite's dead or something. Malachite has been bragging all week, to all four of us about how how they are a shoe-in for this, and they're not here. Obviously, they're dead. Couldn't we find the body to bury?
if the elder looks to you like, if you are so concerned, this shall be your task for the selection. Where is Malachite? Bring him forward.
So we're not fighting the mammoth?
It seems destiny has chosen another path for you.
I feel like we may have to also fight a mammoth, and this Malachite just seems to be the type to just get wrapped up and just fight a mammoth on their own.
I'm about to say, man, Malachite's probably fighting the mammoth right now.
If that's the case, then we're all heading the same direction. Let's go see if we can't find them.
Okay. Okay. Let's. Well, I'm gonna use my wise counsel move for this.
Beautiful.
Uh, when you give advice, if the pack make acts on it, they will get a +1 to any one related roll, and you take a +1 tie on them. Uh, hey y'all, just some advice from someone who used to be in the shoes of a leader and chose not to be. We are stronger together and not individual. That is literally why humans look to us in a way for the community. If you notice something off, you say it immediately. And if there is something that does not feel right for you, it is a right to run in the other direction. There is no wisdom in staying and fighting a losing battle, especially if you know you can survive another day. Um, and if we meet Amalekite and they did indeed decide to wrestle with a mammoth on their own, you are more than welcome and free to kick their ass. That's
Oh,
it.
I will.
I
I
will literally
absolutely
look
will.
in the other direction.
That's good.
Oh,
Uh, I also have a move I would like to do, but I don't. I have a question though,
yes.
because I have a speak with the pack move, and it says I
Mm-hmm.
can communicate across any distance with the pack.
Do it.
Like this Malachite does qualify as the pack, right? I don't have to talk to everybody. I can just talk to them, right?
Uh, consider this like speakerphone. If you put it out
Oh,
there,
that
yeah, if you put it out there, homie's gonna hear it. But so will
cool.
everybody else.
That's fine with me. I'm going to shout as loud as I can mentally across the Minty Mountains. Malachi, get your ass over here. We waiting on you.
Um, there is no response except for the echoing of your howl across um these cold, like it's across the wind on these cold, frigid mountains.
There's no answer?
Is it D&D rules where you know the message connects or not?
I've
Right.
Do we know
never
that it reached Malachite?
Right.
based off of your ability, um that your pack can hear you. When you howl, your pack can hear you. You know that in your soul.
So homie dead. Cool. Cool.
He you don't there is there I'm not saying if he's dead, I'm not saying he's not dead. I'm saying that you know they heard you and you know that there is no response.
This dude is ignoring you on purpose, my friend.
I think Aqua, for like the first time, is actually worried. And
Yeah.
Aqua goes, like, for all the shit that Aqua gives Malachi, that's the homie.
Right.
Like, we were raised, like we've known each other since we were kids. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's my dog. So I think Aqua is like, if Malachite is not dead, I'm going to beat their ass.
I'll join you.
I'll look the
Let's
other
go
way.
find them.
I'll look the other way. Don't worry.
Okay.
Yeah. I think Onyx is actually pretty worried too. Like, how else am I gonna let Malachite win? And I think they say that as they like sort of shuffle out of this little
They're like,
assembly,
Onyx, please.
trying to
Like,
listen, listen. It has to happen, okay?
I think Peridot is the only one who's not exactly worried because I feel like this is somewhat par for the course for Malachite to do. So it's just like, it's just another Tuesday.
You
It is very dramatic entrance. Yeah,
is
fashionably late.
anybody going to, are you guys still in the geode? Are you moving towards the entrance? Like I know you guys are at the entrance. Are you moving further into the geode or are you moving out into the woods maybe to investigate or move forward with your selection.
Unless you guys say something, Aqua is going towards the forest. So unless y'all are like,
I'm saying nothing. I'm following Aqua.
okay.
Mhm.
And I think Aqua, assuming there's not something you want to do first, Casper,
No, go ahead.
when we get far enough from the geode, Aqua's gonna turn to you both and go,
Mhm.
okay, I need y'all to be cool, be chill, not act weird for what I'm about to do. And don't tell Malachi, and don't tell Nanny, and don't tell everybody else.
Y'all better keep your mouth shut. Sorry, go ahead.
I know where you hide your the good shit that you keep away from the rest of the family.
Hey yo,
Okay,
hey yo,
why
not
are
in
you
my
threatening me?
stash, bro.
Okay.
Right.
Why are you threatening me?
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I have resources in case you try to use this against me.
Aqua said, if I'm
And
going down, everybody going down.
truly,
Roll a
and
dominate. No, roll a dominate for me, Aqua.
fuck. Okay,
It's just threatening, folks.
that's a 4 total. That's
Okay.
a 4 total.
So
Tee-hee.
with a 4, I don't think you did it.
No,
Yeah.
and everyone's
No.
just looking at me like I'm
Everyone's
like a
looking at you
baby.
like you are
Like,
so cute.
No, for real.
it just makes Aqua more mad, and Aqua's just like, you know what?
And you know what? For the shits and giggles, hold on for a second. Hold on.
Not the shits and giggles.
I kind of want to make a challenge. I'm gonna see.
Yeah, challenge that.
I rolled a 13 in dominate. I just buck at you. It's like, what the fuck are you talking
And
about?
Aqua and
Look at
Aqua
me like that.
What are you talking
Aqua
to?
fucking jumps. I'm like, ah, why are you fighting me? I'm younger than you. Don't be mean.
So you know when like so I'm a dog walker now. So you know when dogs are like trying to like the youngest one is trying to bark at the older one and the
Yeah.
older one just kind of just nips at it and the youngest one is
And
like
you just
"Nope,
have to let
belly,
it happen so they
belly,
can learn.
belly."
Really.
That's exactly kind of what
Immediately.
happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With you, Aqua. That's exactly what happened with you right now.
But I think what I'm
Trying
gonna
to
do is that
talk
I'm
shit.
gonna call Nadir because I have a move.
Do
It's
it.
called resources. Choose 2 spheres of influence. When you ask your contact to help you with an action, that add +1 ongoing for all related roles until that action is completed, or transfer the +1 ongoing to another player if they are completing the action instead of you. And I chose what's it called? Social and uh what's this other one? Sorry, I put a circle and the circle is over too many things and I cannot read.
All
Um
of the circle.
uh okay, so I circled social. It's because it's on 2 lines. I circled social media, but there's no social media in this work. So world, so I was like network. You know what I
Okay,
mean?
yeah, that works.
And then I also
No. They have social media.
they do have social media.
No, it's a bird network called Twitter.
Oh, bitch.
But
I'm leaving this call. Good night, everybody.
That was good. I don't care.
No, it was
It
good. It
was.
just pissed me off. And also, I think crimes because Aqua likes to be nefarious. But I think I'm gonna call Nadir
Do it.
and ask for help. So I'm like, Nadir, my darling, please come from the trees wherever you are. I know you're probably busy doing whatever you normally do, but I need assistance.
It does take like a little bit.
Yeah.
And it's nighttime. I don't know if ravens are nocturnal.
They are. Wait, actually, no, I actually don't know that. I lied to you.
Everybody
Okay,
Google.
lie to Casper.
I'm
We are
Googling it
not-
right now.
We are
They're
not.
not nocturnal.
They spend their. Yeah. So they are the opposite. They're not nocturnal. They're diurnal. They do daytimes.
Yeah, well, I need him. So
Except
I'm
for
gonna
that
say-
one raven that was bothering Edgar Allan Poe and the Raven. That's
Yeah,
the only one
that's
who
true.
got it.
So but
Listen, he had it coming.
they're active during twilight hours. So I'm gonna say like he would have just like gone to sleep and he's coming like, oh yes, Yeah, Aqua, you called.
Yes, I'm so sorry. I know that you're sleeping. Malachite is gone.
Yes.
So I
Isn't that a good thing? You're the alpha
okay, okay. No, I'm not the alpha now. There's still two other people. Uh by the way, this is Perry, this is Onyx, don't worry about them.
Hi.
But
now? Hi.
it's I don't want to be the alpha. That was the whole point. But anyways, it doesn't matter.
You told them
You
no. Yay!
Yes, Nadir, I told them no. And that's not what happened, but Perry Aqua does not have energy to argue with Nadir. Nadir's like, Nadir, honey, focus, okay?
Sorry.
Malachite is missing, and I do unfortunately care about that big lug. So if you could assist me with your network of
Twitter?
yes,
Yeah.
Twitter, just to see if anyone's seen him or seen where they may have gone, I would greatly appreciate that.
I have to Google one thing before I respond.
Thank you for
Well,
joining us tonight, everyone.
shit. Yeah, thank you, Google. I mean, and everybody else. No, so yeah. Okay. I can.
Please.
I gotta talk to the owls. If I don't come back, that means they ate me. But yeah, I like you. We can go.
Thank you, Nadir.
So Nadir, after informing you that he's risking his life, is going to go.
Fantastic. And I'll let you know, I'm like, Nadir, if they harm a single feather on your head, I will maul them.
Okay.
Okay,
And so
goodbye.
yeah. This yeah, roll a spill for me just to get out however much information you
And
can.
that's good. That is a 12 total.
Hell yeah.
Period.
So after a little while, Nadir is going to return, trembling but in one piece. And the owls saw a wolf. I don't know if it's your wolf, but they were headed that way, pointing to the woods, because his sense of direction surprisingly not great. They were headed east, and they were surrounded by what looked like humans, but they couldn't tell from like up from their altitude. And it was like 5 of them, and um he didn't seem to be in trouble, but that's all they saw.
Nadir, you are an angel. You are a gem. Mwah, mwah. I give a kiss on the cheek. I'm like, okay, go back to sleep. Don't worry about a thing. I will talk to you tomorrow. And I turn to Perry and Onyx, and I go, I will kill them.
Bree, can you do me a quick favor and refresh your caption link for me?
No. Yes, I can do that.
Thank you.
I kind of, in hearing this, I kind of want to harness the wolf. I want to like
Ooh.
sort of like transform, I guess, into my wolf form, and it just kind of looks like Onyx shakes their head for a second and their entire body starts to sort of shake and tremble, and it looks almost like they stretch back, and then when they come forward they're on 4 legs. Big jet
Beautiful.
black scar across his muzzle, same as he's got on his face. And I want to harness the wolf and go find Malachite, because if that motherfucker is having a party with humans, he finna get got. He finna get got. Oh, he finna get got. Okay.
Yeah, roll that for me.
Ooh,
I
God.
will snatch
Choices were made.
Malachite
Hold on.
up. I promise you. I know I'm younger, but I will do it.
Okay. That is a 10 to harness the
Beautiful.
wolf.
You can ask 3 questions.
The first question I want, because Malachite is absolutely the prey here, I want to know, where is my prey?
Where is my prey? Um,
Mhm.
Following the scent, you have Malachi's scent. It's over. So Malachi's scent is um, it's an earthy kind of like almost metallic. What's up? No problem. Uh, Metallic kind of smell. And and it's like you can clearly see it go into the woods and off into the direction that Nadir, the bird friend, um told you that he was headed east. He is surrounded like it they if they were like if that looked green, then they are surrounded by red scent trails, like 5 of them surrounding him and intermingling with it um
Mm.
to the east.
Okay. So I think Onyx is going to kind of like stealthily, if possible, head in that direction. And as yes,
You have 2 more questions.
yes, I do.
Okay.
As they're going, I want to know what smells wrong here.
As you head off in that direction, you are surrounded by um like minty, floral, pine, but as you keep going following this, it smells bitter, sulfuric, ash. Like
Mm,
this it smells sour as you follow this trail.
oof. Okay. So crap. Okay, because now I want to ask two of them. Okay. So as we go, as Onyx goes, I think she's most concerned with who or what is dominant in this situation.
Um Fucking bug. Um who or what is dominant in this situation? You cannot tell from the scent um how that like how Malachite ended up in that situation. Was did they follow willingly, or did they were they dragged off in that direction? Um
Mm,
you it's knowing Malachite, if they were dragged off, there would be other signs of a struggle around if you looked for them. Um but yeah, for that one, it's like the like it is 1 versus 5. Even that
mhm,
1, it like that 1 is still not like this, like Malachite's scent is not drowned out by the surrounding sense of sulfur and ash. um
mhm.
you can still clearly smell um that their presence is strong.
Yeah. I look back at Aqua and Perry and I go, we're going to kill them. We're going to kill them. Let's go kill them. Because what the hell? And at this point, I think Onyx is actually pissed because I think her understanding what she is like inferring is that Malachite went willingly to go on an extremely important night to go and pal around with a bunch of humans. And I don't know if that's the actual situation, but that's how they're reading it based on what they've like smelled and seen. So
Hmm.
I think at this point Onyx is angry and feels as though Malachite in all this showboating is straight up disrespecting this important occasion. So yeah, Onyx is pissed and is going to head in that direction.
Yep, following
Yeah.
Onyx.
Aqua is also following and is like also pissed, but there's still doubt in Aqua's mind because in their brain, they're like, surely Malachi couldn't have done this. It's like, when somebody that you've known for years does something so ridiculous that you're like, this truly, it's impossible for this to be the answer
Mm-hmm.
because my brain cannot conceptualize that you would do this.
Mhm.
All right.
That's right.
Perry, what are you doing right now besides following? Are you like how has this affected you?
I don't think she's at the level of pissed. I think she's at the level of more of annoyed. And it's mainly be just like, well, if when I was alpha, I would have been like yeeted off the mountain if I was to do shit like this. But Malachite gets to hang out with humans and they'll probably be just getting off scot free. Okay, I see how it is. Always tell his daughter trope. Always tell his daughter. Even though technically Malachite's older than me, but it's always tell his daughter trope.
All right. As you guys follow the scent, you uh it gets stronger to where if you're not in wolf form, it becomes all the like you can no longer smell the mint of the mountain. Um when when you guys are going further and further east, you hear a subtle commotion of just metal, and you smell a fire burning, you hear the crackling, um and it from what it looks like, it's kind of an encampment of I uh is it humans? They sound like humans. They don't smell like humans, but they at least sound like humans. Um, it's uh, it's a lot of it's bitter here. It's stale here. The warmth is not a homey type of feeling. It's like a dark energy that you feel here. Um and the smell a malachite scent is strong, but it is getting overpowered by the surrounding um scents.
Hmm. Do we have eyes on Malachite and the not humans?
No, not initially. I don't
Hmm.
believe so.
I okay. So I think this is the point because Onyx is angry but not stupid. This is the point at which Onyx is going to you see her wolf form kind of shake again, and she like yawns back and stands up to her full 5'7", and she's going to sort of like fade into the trees trying to get eyes on the situation and figure out what's going on before she acts, because if she's right and Malachite is palling around with people that they oughtn't be, as opposed to handling this extremely important occasion, there she's going to kill Malachi. She's gonna try and beat the brakes off man's.
Belt
But
to ass.
belt to ass immediately. But if the situation is different because Malachite's scent is being so thoroughly overpowered by these not humans, if the situation is different, now I think it's a combination of anger and worry at the same time, because this is not a good situation writ large, but it's either a bad situation because Malachite is inconsiderate or it's a bad situation because Malachite is in trouble. Either way, Malachite needs to get the hell on.
Okay. I love that. For the record, you are naked in these shadows because
That's
your
fine with
clothes
me.
do not transform with you. Um,
Listen, the body is tea, honey.
yeah, absolutely.
The
Uh,
body is the outfit.
Aqua Perry, what are you doing as Onyx stretches and slinks her way off into the shadows?
Would it be considered like extremely shocking for a human to be walking around in these parts?
It's not shocking. Humans have been encroaching. There is a there is a oh god, I gave him a name. There is the burning army that has been slowly encroaching on everybody's space. Um uh they've like, so if like, it's not unheard of, but you are so far north that like everybody is south of you. Why would anybody be here? Kind of cat.
Okay.
Kind of vibe.
The reason why I ask is because Aqua would take a different route.
Mm-hmm.
This would be one of the rare occasions that you would see their ears go away and their tail like disappear. Like it would shake and then it just wouldn't be there. And then their legs transform into like human legs.
Okay.
And I think um she is gonna put on a mask of like she's gonna like pick up some twigs and like firewood and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and she's not going to approach these people, but she is going to be like try to get a good look at them far enough away to look like she is not like in their business, that she is trying to do her own thing, that she is just a human who for some reason is out here. It could be for any reasons. Humans be doing weird shit all the time.
Yeah.
Like she's got firewood, she's got to take care of business. It's cold out here, but it's also like, are these other humans? Oh, they're not. Oh, okay. She's trying to like kind of give the vibe of like I'm inconspicuous.
Yeah. Just casually, I'm here. Just
Yeah,
don't perceive me. Okay,
yeah.
understood. Perry, what are you doing?
I'm gonna harness the wolf and try to get more information on these not humans.
Okay, harness the wolf.
Hmm.
Roll that for me.
I will roll that for you. Give me a second. Uh, 12.
Yeah, you get 3 questions.
What smells wrong here?
On the wind, over the sulfur and the soot, but under that minty freshness of the mountains, you will get the stinging metallic scent of blood.
Okay. Um, what is the biggest threat to the pack?
Your entire body is screaming that at the sight of these soldiers, that they are here and they are not friendly.
And which one? Which one? Which one? Where is my prey? And the prey being malachite.
Yeah. Um that one is trickier. You can smell his scent scattered across the entire encampment.
Scattered? Did they chop up my
Guys,
homie?
guys, maybe he just left his mark in a bunch of places because alpha bro energy. I don't know. I don't know. Let's just wait until we see body evidence.
Aqua's gonna crash out. I promise you. Aqua's
No,
gonna crash
for real. At this point, I don't listen. I'm talking to Bree and Ava. I am about to go and start ripping out throats. That's how
No,
I'm feeling
no.
about the situation.
You and I are here. If
Okay,
my
great.
boy is scattered across this campsite,
Right. Talk about some
my
scattered.
niggas
What you mean
going
scattered? Right. Immediately. The hell?
Upon your investigation, sneaking in the shadows, Onyx, what you notice, Aqua, as you're gathering sticks inconspicuously, is that these gentlemen are surrounded by these soldiers are surrounding a fire, and they seem to be having some sort of dinner. um there is a um there is some sort of game cooking on a rotisserie, and others have been just like eating slabs of just meat.
I'm gonna stop you
Did
right
they-
there, homie. Aqua is no. I'm sorry. No, I'm.
We're-
I need to see what's going on in me. Like, I think Aqua's done with the games. Aqua is acting on emotion and instinct.
Mhm.
Act on instinct. Roll me a feral.
Yeah.
Mhm, mhm,
Fudge.
mhm,
I'm just
mhm,
hold on.
mhm.
Let me. I just.
Mhm,
I'm like,
mhm.
which dice was I using? I'm
What you
just
mean
so
eating?
shocked.
Did you eat, my friend?
Like,
How to piss off a table in 10 minutes.
Oh, I'm about to say a cuss word. Oh my god.
Okay, so what is this feral?
Yep.
Mhm.
6, 7, 8, 9. I can do math. Uh it's a 9.
A 9. Do you want
Yeah.
to pull anything from the pack pack pool?
Please do.
To
Did
make
you
it a
also
10.
use your plus
Mhm.
1 that I gave you?
Oh wait, yeah, you do
Oh,
have
wait.
a +1 from
Oh
Perry.
wait. No, I didn't. So that's a 10.
Okay, whatever on your acting on your instinct, you do it. How do you succeed? Give it a little flourish and take +1 put to the pack pool. So you guys are sitting at pretty at 6.
Hell yeah.
So I will say, oh my gosh. Perry is jumping out and
You're Aqua.
Perry. I said Perry.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yes,
gosh,
you
I'm
did.
Aqua.
Like-
my name is
You can tell me what to do. I'll listen.
I'm sorry.
Perry is
For
gonna
me.
do this shit now.
No. Perry, get in there. No,
Okay.
Aqua's gonna jump out, and I would just like to say Aqua's instincts will depend on what she sees. But she is just going, instead of trying to play sneaky, she's just gonna jump out in front of these people.
Okay, so you're still in human form?
Yes.
Okay. You're gonna jump out in human and human form, carrying a bunch of sticks. What you see is one commander, his 4 of his men, and the commander is singing a song and hitting notes that seem to make the fire in the pit dance around the meat instead of working the meat around the fire. As soon as his song stops, the fire stops dancing and it becomes still. You will see the remains of a large animal on this pit,
No.
and you will recognize that you would recognize the pelt that is being currently worn by the commander as Malachite.
Yep.
I'm ripping
his
out
throat
throat. I'm ripping out his throat.
Immediately.
I'm going full animal, and I'm putting teeth on neck, and I'm
Yes.
pulling it out.
Yeah,
Mhm.
so that would be a mauling move. Yeah, because
Mhm.
you're using physical violence in a situation.
Say less.
Roll that for me.
I should also very much like to go back to my wolf and start ripping throats out left, right, and center. Also, you can take the big guy. I'll take the others. I don't give a
Because
good
why are
goddamn.
you
Both of you,
playing
Maul.
with me?
Okay, that is a.
That's a 10.
Hold on.
That
That's
is
a
a
10.
10?
I
You have a 6 and a
have.
4.
Hold on.
That's
What
a
is
10.
my teeth? That
Yeah.
is an 11.
An 11 and a 10. Both of you choose 2.
Commander,
Okay.
the dude with the pelt.
Are you're dealing 1 harm? Or are you knocking someone out?
What would be ripping his throat out? I'm
That would
serious.
be at least 1 harm.
That'll be
Yes.
at least one
Okay.
harm.
Great, fantastic. If I can knock him out, aka I don't know, kill him, that would be cool. But,
Okay.
like,
I'm gonna give you at least 1 harm. It's significant. He doesn't have a lot. He's an NPC.
Mhm.
Um, I will like as pissed.
oh,
as
I
you-
just saw it. Choose 2. Okay,
Yeah,
sorry.
you
Go
get
ahead.
thing.
Then I will knock the other ones. Or actually, no. I want to. What's it called? What's this thing called? Intimidate. Actually, no. I lied to you. I want to knock the other one out.
Okay, so I'm
Like, if there's another person here.
I'm gonna say that you're in your wolf form, correct?
Yes.
Okay, you are going to if you don't mind me narrating this for you.
No, go ahead.
Okay, so you're going to leap forward, and in the middle of it, like in midair, you go full wolf. When you land,
Badass.
your teeth are fully clamped on this commander's throat. As one as one of the people, as one of his or his second in command, I don't give a fuck, runs up behind you, you knock him back with a leg, and you just are holding this commander's throat in your mouth. Onyx, what are you doing with yours? You rolled a 10. You also get to choose 2.
I get an 11. So I'm
Sorry.
going to. There's 5 of them here.
Yes.
Aqua has the commander. I am in full wolf form at this point. I am going to like jump out of the trees and like roar. I don't know how else to, like I'm just going to like and like try and intimidate the rest of them so they get the fuck on.
Beautiful.
And then you said the second in command has been
Yeah.
knocked out. Yeah, 1 harm immediately, ripping heads off. Because what do you mean?
Okay, yeah, you grab him by the head and you shake him like a rag doll. Like the others are just shocked at seeing a black shadow roar and land on their like in the middle of their encampment. Perry, what are you doing?
I walk with me on this. Walk with me on this.
We're strolling.
I would like to get to a high enough point, and I would like to howl to try to rouse the rest of the animals on the mountain to assist.
Okay. Do you have a move?
I don't have a special move for this, but I think because it was established that she was someone who wanted to create bonds with other packs,
Okay.
I think she wants to. I don't know if it would be more of a dominate move or a act on instinct.
I think this would be more of a dominate move. To see if you can.
Ava, you
Do it.
use whatever fucking pool you have to make
Please
this
do.
happen.
We
I
got
do not
6,
care.
spin all them hoes.
If you need to, spend all them bitches.
Okay. Okay, so that is. We have 6, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, math, hold on.
Probably shouldn't have given you that many, but I don't care.
We're here now.
We're here. It's been said.
I would like to use 3 from the pool to make it 10.
Beautiful. You take full
Period.
control of the situation. Your howl echoes mournfully over the mountain. It, like, not just mournfully, it is baneful. It is angry. It reverberates in the soul. The entire geode hears it.
Ooh, can I add a thing? I have a speak with the pack thing. It says I can show a visual impression. As I'm ripping homie's throat out, can I show the pack what we're seeing to accompany Perry's howl? Can I show them what's happening? Like that visual impression, just give them a snapshot. Malachite's been eaten, like
I
Yeah,
don't mean
yeah,
to be okay, sorry, go ahead.
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Good shit, good shit, good shit.
Yeah. So as this song carries this message, um your eyes flash, and like this vision travels with it. Not only does the entire geode hear it and see it, but your friend deep in his den awakens and also sees he doesn't get the visual. He is not a wolf, but he does know what it sounds like when his friend is in pain. And he gets his furry butt up with a quickness and makes his way down.
King behavior, king behavior.
Period. I think that the pack in the geode, when they see this vision that Onyx sends them, it's almost like they're seeing it through Onyx's eyes, and they see it through tears. Almost like Onyx is slit crying because, oh no, we were just racing. I was talking so much shit. Y'all ate my homie? No, bruh. They ate my homie.
Your friend is far away from the geode, which means he is far away from this encampment. So he won't be there immediately, but he will he is on his way. Um in response, these soldiers are have this low pitched song that sparks up the fire and lashes out at both you and Aqua like a whip.
Bet. All
Let
right.
me see if I got the okay, yeah, that first one I'm gonna say it's aiming at Aqua. That's a 11. That's an 11. I get to choose. I'm gonna choose to deal you a harm.
Okay.
Um, and because we're playing loosey goosey with these rules, I'm gonna just do it twice. First,
Say less.
do that one move twice.
Say less. No worries. I eat that shit. And that's okay.
Andrew.
And the second one, he is a younger soldier. He is trembling. His song is not as steady as his compatriots, so he tries to sing to coax the fire, and it does not. It doesn't. I got a 6. You get a +1, Alex, on your next Onyx on your next move.
Gonna what's the thing? Gonna maul little 6. Yeah, because what you singing for? Let's rip that throat clean on out. Let's rip that throat clean on out, because you got a nerve, bro. That is a 13.
Say less.
Okay, yeah. Choose your 2, I guess.
I am going to you did a harm twice. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do a harm twice. So
I
we're
set a
going
precedent, I
teeth
don't care.
on neck, and a slash across the face with claws. So even if homie walks away from this, he is not walking away from this unscarred. he'll be lucky if he can breathe proper. They need to put mans on a tube.
Is this the second in command that you have in your
Who was second in command, the guy who got the 6?
No, the second in command, that was little homeboy who was tried too hard. No,
Oh,
so okay, so the second in command is still in your mouth. The
okay.
commander is still in Aqua's mouth. Then you've got
Mhm.
2 senior soldiers and 1 little footman guy.
Okay.
One little
So
footman guy did his best to try and sing a song, and it
Mhm.
came out as a squeak.
Got it. As it should. So for the second in command, I'm going to like stomp on his throat and like lunge for little footman and rip his throat too. So 1 harm to each of them.
Beautiful. When you stomp on the second in command, you crush his larynx, his throat, anything in that area. You crush him. He is no longer an issue.
Good.
A little footman guy, you're slashing him.
Oh, he's getting, I'm going for his jugular.
Oh, well, you
Jugular in
got
the
it.
mouth.
You
Mhm.
got it. And with like a final death rattle, he falls limp in your mouth.
I
Aqua, what are
like
you?
literally tear it out and like crunch it between my teeth.
He watches you crunch it before he falls to the ground.
Mhm. Eat a wolf now, ho.
Right. And guess what? If you would have just mind your fucking business, everybody would still be alive.
Right. You would have a throat if you didn't play.
So, is this commander still alive?
Barely.
Lit, not for long. Okay, fantastic. That's another 10. I love a good 6 of the
Choose
4.
2.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Will 1 harm kill him, or do I need to do more?
Since he is the commander, I'm going to say you need to do more.
That 2 harm to the commander in my neck are like just fucking foaming at the mouth.
I'm gonna say, as you like crunch down on his neck, you start shaking him like a rag doll, and each shake jostles him in a way. He is still like he was beating at your head before, but now you can feel that the strength is just of him. Perry, what are you doing?
What is exactly is going on with this fire? Is it something where if we are to interact with it, like we can stop it on its own, or is it something where it's like we have to take out all the not humans to stop this fire thing? I want to figure out what the fuck's happening with that.
Okay, so in this world, human beings have developed a type of magic that is a type of elemental magic that uses music as its source, since they don't have teeth or claws or anything like that. It is a regular fire.
Mm-hmm.
It can be manipulated through the songs that the humans are singing. They are humans. They were just shiny before, so they didn't look like humans. They're soldiers. So debatable humans.
And now they candy.
So if you put it out, it's gone, but that does not stop them from conjuring a different fire. Because these soldiers seem to have a song that can either control or conjure fire.
I'm not strong. That's the main thing. What do I want to do? I have a 0 in teeth, so just like
you can try your best and use the pool.
That's true.
You can also help out the others.
Yeah, let's help Aqua. that guy still hasn't died yet.
Okay. How are you helping Aqua?
I'm gonna grab onto the feet and just yank from the other the opposite end.
Sure. Yeah, give it.
That is an 8.
8, you get to choose one.
Deal a harm.
And as you yank and pull him, kind of like trying to play tug of war with a giant wolf right now, that man, um like his body tenses for a second before going slack in Aqua's jaws. He is dead.
As he should. Bastard.
T.
One of the senior um one of the senior soldiers looks at the dead commander wrapped up in your friend's pelt, um and like goes to sing a song, or to goes to sing to try and manipulate the fire, before you hear the bellowing roar of a black bear coming and his being crushed by the weight of your bear friend.
Their man, their man, their man.
Yeah. He takes out both of them, both of the senior soldiers, as he is big enough and black bears are terrifying. Yeah, you you are the you and your friends have decimated those that have tried to destroy you. You're the only life that remains in this encampment of Southern forces. What are you guys going to do? Especially since your obvious choice for Alpha, like his remain or their remains are scattered among these corpses.
I'm just trying to figure out Malachi. Like, I'm not trying to blame Malachi because F these people. Malachi, what were you doing?
Right.
Where were you?
Oh my god.
But anyways,
I should have taken the
Aqua,
speak with the dead move.
and you know what's so funny? Aqua, like, literally, I was gonna have Aqua go after Malachi instead of bathing, but then I was like, actually, I think Aqua's annoyed with Malachi. So I think Aqua actually sincerely has like profound regret, you know? And I think Aqua is just like gets on their knees near the pile of like essentially meat and just cries and howls and cries and howls.
I'm legit about to cry. Oh no.
Your mournful bale carries across the sky, and joining your chorus, as is tradition for your people, you can hear the geode pack also wailing from their den. And that's where we're going to end this little adventure. Thank you guys so much for joining us tonight.
When I tell you I've had it up
felt
to
it in my bones.
Casper, I just want you to remember this moment.
Like,
The next time I DM for you, I want you to remember this moment. And when you go, why, Bree, why? I want you to remember what you have done on this night.
I was gonna take a step further. The next time I see you in a con, no
Yeah.
one calls you.
When I catch you, Ricky, when I catch you,
I'm taller than you. I'll curb stop you.
No, thank you guys so much for playing this amazing game with me. Thank you everyone for watching. Where might we find all of you before you beat me up.
Yeah, because it's coming.
Yeah, I know. I deserve this.
Yeah, we love a self-aware king. Okay. Uh, hey, howdy, hi, y'all. My name is Alex. I use they, them pronouns, and I have been Onyx. My heart is broken. If you want to come and cry with me, you can find me everywhere at AlexAMA underscore, sometimes not. It depends on how spicy I was feeling. If you want to follow any of the things that I do, I typically am bopping around Batty Bars. So if you want to check that out, we are at Batty Bars in all the places. And if we're not there, we're not there, but best of luck. And you're definitely going to want to check out what we have on offer because Pride Month is a coming and we got stuff and things for y'all to enjoy. This has been dope and I am very sad.
I'm sorry. Like not, but also
I
sorry.
lied.
Yeah, Ava, where can we find you before you beat me up?
I'm not gonna beat you up. I'm just gonna be strongly disappointed in you and that auntie energy that I give. Anyway, hello,
No.
my darlings and dears. It's your Madam Ava here. I got a new fan. Uh, Courtesy of BlurredCon. You can find me anywhere at Madam Ava Tour except for Threads because I refuse to do Threads. But all the other social medias are hellscapes, but they make me giggle. Like right now on Twitter, One Piece live action and Pokemon. That's it. I'm having a great time. But you can find me this Sunday over on the Hack Recklessly channel as I continue to play Fallout and be a very normal human. Definitely a normal human. Don't question her. Yeah, she doesn't really eat or sleep, but she's definitely a normal human. Shut up.
She's
And
just neurodivergent, guys.
exactly. And hmm. Yeah, that I guess that's it. Bree, please, say words.
Casper is on site. Anyways, before I go fight Casper,
Yeah.
you can find me on most platforms at busy bizzy dash Brie dot love or just busybree.love. You can also find me on my website, which is also busy dash Brie.love. If you enjoy TTRPG content made by Black non-binary queer folk, you can check out jellyghouls.card.co, where me and my friend Blue are doing Jelly Ghouls Studios things. We're making TTRPGs. We're working with other companies. We're on podcasts. We're doing all these things. So if you want to support us, you check us out there. I am doing Hex Heist. Episodes of Hex Heist are dropping every Friday on Howdy Love Darling's channel. We are on season 3. We're having a blast. It's such a great time. Please, please, please check it out. And if you can't find me in any of those places, I am inside of your shirt. Specifically your shirt, like in between the stitching. I've broken down on a molecular level and I am in the stitching and I am judging all the clothes you decide to wear. So just know that that outfit that you're like, I don't know if I look good in it. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. I'll tell you. That's all. Goodbye.
Uh, and I have been Casper, the MB Ghost. You can normally find me haunting the internet wherever they allow me. I'm here at Imaginif. I'm on my own channel sometimes. Okay, so later this month I am doing a follow up to this one shot that I did. It's kids on bikes, but make it black and Scooby Doo. And basing it in the 90s, and we're trying to hunt down monsters. I DM that one, and that's all I've got on my calendar so far. Um, Maybe I can get. Oh, I'm also going to be on queer and cozy here on the 23rd. And maybe I can convince these lovely people to come back and play the next sad chapter of this Wolfie world. TBD. Uh, thank you guys so much for hanging out, and y'all have a blessed day. Fuck ICE, free Palestine, free the Congo, free Sudan. Who else can we piss off? Fuck fascists. You know, be a decent human being, don't be a dick. Um and black history is American history. So like, also pay these beautiful people. They deserve it. Anyway, that's it. That's all I got to say. Y'all have a great night. Goodbye.
Play some Pokemon.
Pokemon.